Hello guys, Ants of Britain here. Today, this week, I am bringing you a tutorial on how to make a simple, non-decorated outworld with just a container. You can use ice cream containers or takeaway containers, ants and blue tack on the back of a test tube. Sort of like this blue adhesive stuff and petroleum jelly. So you only need 4 things: ants in a test tube set up preferably with a little cover on, a reasonable sized outworld for them. I think this colony's got around 15 workers or 12 workers. It's definitely got over 10 workers. I'll only move them into like an outworld. I only provide them with an outworld if they do have over 10 workers. We also got petroleum jelly here to apply on the just the sides of this outworld really. That won't work if you live in the tropics. It will only work for like Lasius niger, Formicariums, and possibly Tetranorium, and maybe even Formica, but definitely no tropical species like leaf cutter ants, especially not, because they'll probably even just put the leaves on the petroleum jelly. You will maybe have to apply the petroleum jelly after a month or so, because it will dry out and it will become useless. If you, I've got the lid here, so if you don't want to use petroleum jelly, or if you want it as like a secondary barrier, you can always just put air holes in, well, plenty of air holes, tiny air holes, and put the back up with petroleum jelly on also, and that'll make sure that they can breathe, but also stop them further getting out. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to have it open, because ants will not nest. I know they probably won't because it's a plain outworld, but I'll be making another tutorial on how to make a decorated outworld in another video to come, probably when it's hibernation time, which is coming up at the beginning of November. And I'll probably make a video on the importance of hibernating ants, and I already have made a video on how you can hibernate your ants, which I did last winter. So let's get on with the video. I've got my Lasius niger colony here, with blue tack at the back. I'll actually see if I can let you have a look at them. There they are. Clean test tube as well. I moved them 2 days ago, so I've also made sure they're well fed while I've been while they've been moving, so they don't malnourish. And they've got plenty of eggs, a lot more pupae, if you can see. They're moving the eggs around, well, moving the eggs and larvae and pupae around as I speak actually, probably because they're getting used to this quite bright light here. But I won't disturb them much longer. All I do is I make sure all the blue tack or your adhesive, whatever you're using, you could use double-sided tape, or work the same, and just prod it down so it won't roll when I go like that. That's at like a 90-degree angle now, and even at 90 degrees it will not fall, which is what you want. The ants like to live in quite a steady environment. Still, don't just randomly go like that, because it will still disrupt the colony, but not too much. And then all you do now is get your petroleum jelly on a kitchen towel, some tissue kitchen paper. I use kitchen, and you just apply it onto the outside of your container, whether it be an ice cream container or takeaway container. It's completely up to you, but whatever size your colony is, just make sure that you give them a reasonable space. At the end of the day, that's the most important thing. In the outworld, I'll probably clean this once a week because it's only a small colony. Also, any suggestions for hibernation videos will be appreciated, because I don't want this channel going into hibernation again, so any video ideas will be very much appreciated. And if you haven't watched my update video, which I did not last week but the week before, make sure you watch it. There should be a link in the description below to my previous video. I accidentally got some on the ants. That should just dry off. In fact, I can wipe it off now with a baby wipe. But all you do now is remove the cotton from your test tube, and then they can explore, like so. And that's how easy it is. You only need 4 things: petroleum jelly, or you can have Fluon, ants, and blue tack. That's how simple it is. And then you can maybe also have a lid with holes on if you really want to. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I highly recommend this. This has worked very well for all my other species. It was hard to do this time because I only had one hand, because I couldn't set up my tripod here. It's not big enough to set it up and do it over my worktop, unfortunately. But until next time, guys, ciao for now.